Do you want to learn one of the biggest secrets few men know about what really attracts women? It is not about a strong body. It is not about a nice car. It is not about sweet words. It is boundaries. Yes, solid, firm boundaries you stick to without saying sorry. And this is the real story. Many guys never figure this out. Boundaries do not push women away, they pull them in. But not the false ones, not acting tough, not tricky mind games. I mean true masculine boundaries, the type that are built from self-respect, a solid life goal, and a man who is sure of himself with or without a woman. In a life where many men are looking for approval, the man who is sure of who he is has a rare power, a force that pulls her in without her knowing why. Now, I will explain 6 strong boundaries that create a hidden pull in women, not by being pushy, not by being smooth, but by how you carry yourself. These are not about controlling others, they are about being clear with yourself. And when you use them, something changes in her. She senses it, she honors it, she answers to it. Pay close attention to number 6, because that one does more than keep your strength safe. It changes the way she views you, and it might change how she sees herself with you. So get a drink, relax, and pay close attention, because this new knowledge could change your life forever. Boundary 1, the power of being busy. Your time belongs to you. This is the strongest boundary a man can have. It might seem scary at the start. You do not answer her texts immediately. You do not stop your work just because she calls. You do not change your plans only because she is free. And you start to worry. Will she get bored? Will she believe you are not interested? Will she find another man? But here's the surprising part. The reverse is true when you are not always free. You show her, without talking, through your actions. My hours are important. My world is already complete. You are joining a life that is already moving and has a point. That small doubt she has, that little question of where she stands with you, is not you pushing her away. That is a puzzle, and a puzzle is interesting. Always being free shouts one message: my life is empty. When something is scarce, it becomes more valuable. That is how people think. The less there is of something, the more we want it. And when a man is hard to get, when his focus is not always on her, he becomes very attractive. You do not run after her. You bring her to you just by living your own life. This is what many men do not get. Being busy is not about not caring for her. It is about caring for your own life. It is when you are so focused on your goals, your interests, your learning, that she sees you are a man she cannot just plan for. She must work to be part of your life. And that is the change. That is when the pull happens, because she does not feel she controls your focus. She feels she is working for your respect. So tell me this, have you ever been always free and seen her slowly care less? Type guilty below if this has been you, because using this one boundary can change your whole love life. Make sure you watch until the end to learn about all 6 boundaries, especially the powerful number 6. Remember to subscribe and like this video so you don't miss the next part.
Boundary 2, the no sorry rule. Say no without feeling bad. This single boundary can transform everything. Here is the mind trick most men do not see. The way you refuse is more important than how much you agree. Imagine 2 scenes side by side. In one, he talks too much. In the other, he is short and calm. Think of this. She asks you to an event that does not fit your day or feelings. You want to say no, but you fear making her unhappy. So you say, I feel very sorry. I have this task and perhaps I can shift it. I will attempt to. You give too many reasons. You take back your words. You make your truth weak until it is hardly a boundary, and she notices. If you say sorry for your choices, what are you telling her to think? Now, see this instead. Hello, I cannot come, but have a good time. We can talk next week. Nice, simple, sure. That is attractive. You did not look nervous. You did not say sorry for your choice. You did not ask if it was okay. You simply took control of your time. A man who can refuse without guilt does not just guard his calendar. He shows he believes in himself. And in a world where many men try to make everyone happy, that self-belief pulls people in. If you find it hard to refuse, use my words. That does not fit for me, but we can try something else. Quick, nice, firm. Can't go out tonight. Hope you have fun. Busy that day. Let's try next week. I do not keep surprise calls. Message me sooner. Each is direct, simple, and shows your boundary. No guilt, no begging, no trouble. Why does this work? Here is the psychology. Being clear cuts worry. She understands your position. That is being a leader. Guilt shows fear. Fear kills attraction. A calm voice keeps your power. You are not rejecting her. You are staying true to your rules. Type "clear, not cruel" below if you will use this now. Boundary 3. Respect comes back. You do not ask for respect. You show it by how you act. That is a simple truth. Many men understand this only after a woman does not notice them, brushes them off, or does not treat them well. But here is the important change. When you treat yourself well through your actions, not your talk, you become a man she cannot use. Let me explain. When a quality woman meets a man, she is not just looking at a list. She is sensing something. Call it a pull. Call it strength. What she truly wants to know is if you are solid, if your boundaries are real or just empty talk. And this is where most men fail. They think respect means being kind, staying away from fights, giving her room while secretly waiting for her to like them. No, respect starts with you. If you do not treat yourself well, she will not treat you well. Let me give you an example. Mark often had his plans canceled last minute by Jessica. He did not yell, he did not fight, but next time she asked to meet, he texted, "Only if we set a firm time. My time is important too." That was all. No anger, no sharp words, just a clear reflection. Jessica arrived on time that week and always did after. Mark did not need to give a speech, he did not need to define respect, he just showed it. Stay with us to learn why these boundaries create such powerful attraction. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with a friend who needs to see it.
This is the wise way. Stop talking about what makes a good man. Just be one. A great thinker said this long ago, and it is still true now. Here is another story. Derek was dating Erin. At a dinner with friends, she made fun of his clothes in front of everyone. He did not join the joke. He did not fight back. Later, alone, he told her, "You can joke, but I do not keep close to people who put me down in public. No shouting. No making her feel bad. Just a quiet rule." Erin said sorry and never did it again. This boundary is not about control. It is not about making her feel little. It is about showing back the same energy you get, with clear calm and strong self-respect. Women remember the men who held their ground. They might smile at the time, but inside, they see when you stand strong and when you bend. If you answer with strong feelings, begging or talking too much, you lose your position. If you stay calm and speak from your truth, you win her respect. And you keep your own. This wisdom is not about being heartless. It is about not being knocked over. When you show disrespect back with your actions, not your mood, you teach people how to treat you. And women, especially good women, value that more than fancy words or smooth talk. They're watching to see if you respect yourself enough to leave what does not fit your spirit. Think about that. If you have ever stayed quiet to avoid trouble, now is your time to change. Type "I hold frame" below. Boundary 4, the calm test. Let us be honest. Women test you to see what you are made of, not to be mean. These tests are not always clear. They come in sharp words, in quiet, in laughs, but she is always watching how you react. The second you lose your cool, you lose your power, and the attraction disappears. Women feel safe and pulled in when they see your feelings do not control you. Nathan was dating Lisa.
On a date, she said, "Most men get jealous. I talked to my ex." Nathan did not get upset. He drank his wine, looked at her, and said, "Seems they couldn't hold their ground." Then he smiled and talked of something else. In that moment, everything changed. He passed the calm test. He did not move. He did not seek answers. He stood firm. That told Lisa more than any sweet talk. Our trouble comes not from what happens, but from what we think about it. That is the core of the calm test. Your biggest strength is not your face, your talk, or your job. It is staying steady when others shake. This is just the beginning. The most powerful boundaries are still ahead. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss what comes next.
Let us look at another story. Paul was seeing Clara. One night she said, "You are hard to read. I do not know if that is good." A clear test, not a fight. She was curious, but hiding it. Paul stayed calm. He smiled and said, "I prefer quiet over empty words, but I do feel things." He did not talk too much. He did not make excuses. He held his ground kindly. That is the power of the calm test. You do not have to win. You just must not fall apart. Underneath, when she pushes you, she does not want you to break. She hopes you will not. Her hidden mind is looking for a solid man. If you breathe instead of fight, if you hold your space instead of bending, you become more in her eyes without speaking. Some think calm means uncaring, but calm is about not falling down. It is controlling yourself so well that nothing outside can move you. When you are that man, she senses it and believes it. Attraction draws her, but your steady heart makes her stay. If her words ever upset you, let this be your sign. Stop answering back. Start being present. Type, "I stay calm now." Boundary 5. The power of quiet. Sometimes a man's strongest move is to say nothing. This is not ignoring her. It is not a trick. It is control. It means using quiet as a message, not a reply. When you answer everything, you lose power. You become easy to predict, and she sees you cannot lead yourself. Gerald was dating Amanda. She liked to poke fun at him in front of others. At first, he joked back, but it hurt him inside. One night, she did it again. This time, Gerald was silent. He looked at her, calm and strong, and changed the subject. Later, she asked if he was mad. He said, "No, but not everything gets my focus." No rage, no lesson, just power. That is what quiet can do. In wise philosophy, inner peace means your calm comes from managing your own focus, not others. When you live this, your quiet pulls people in. It talks louder than fighting. It says, "I will not fight for your notice. I will not work for your okay. My peace is final." Brent was with Renee. She got loud during a talk. He stayed quiet. When she stopped, he said, "I do not speak when feelings are high. We can talk when we are calm." He walked away. Later, she texted, "I respect that. I lost control." That is the power of quiet. It changes the feeling. It guards your space. It shows her your focus is a gift, not a right. Quiet is not a penalty. It is a boundary. It says, "I will not fight to prove my worth. I will not join the noise. I know my value." Good women see this fast. They may not like it then, but they respect it much. In a world of men who worry, beg, and talk too much, a quiet man is rare. And in attraction, rare is strong. If your words ever go unheard, stop talking. Start standing. Type, "I protect peace." What you're learning is changing how you lead in relationships. Share this video with a friend who needs to see it, and like and subscribe for part 5. Boundary 6, the mission first code. One boundary shows the difference between a solid man and one who gets lost in another person's world. Your mission must always come first. You might think, does this make me seem selfish? It does not. Putting your mission first does not push love away. It makes it stronger. A man with a purpose shows he has direction, and direction builds trust. But if you start changing your life to make her happy, saying no to plans, hiding your dreams, you are not being nice. You are saying something bad. My purpose can change.
my identity is for sale. This does not build a bond. It creates doubt, and doubt kills desire. See how this works. Marcus loves his woodwork shop. He met Dana. She told him, "You work too much. Relax on weekends." Marcus liked her, but his work is his life. He told her, "I understand, but this work is who I am." He did not bend. He did not say sorry. He did not change. What happened? Dana did not leave. She came closer because she saw a man who would not lose himself for love. That is the mission first code. It says, "My life has its own beat. You can join it or leave, but I will not change." Thomas was a runner for 15 years. He met Angela and started skipping runs to be with her. He lost his energy and focus. She said, "You are not yourself." Thomas saw he traded his strength for comfort. He told her, "I care for you, but I cannot lose my structure. This is not for discussion." She respected it and followed his lead. A woman cannot trust a man who leaves his purpose. A man without a mission is like a leaf in the wind. A man with a mission is like a mountain. He does not move for comfort. He is what others lean on. So ask yourself, are you seeking easy times or building real strength? Type, "I lead with purpose." Boundary 7, the no fixing rule. Here is a tough truth. You are not her counselor. You are not her hero. You are not her emotional cleaner. Many strong men fall into the trap of trying to fix women. They think love means solving her problems. But real strength knows helping is different from curing. Thomas tried to fix Clarissa's life. He bought her things, gave advice, solved her crises. Slowly, she lost respect for him. Why? When you become her fixer, you stop being her equal. You become her helper, and attraction dies when you help too much. When you fix someone, you tell her mind, "I do not believe you can handle your life." Nothing kills attraction faster than pity. Wise philosophy says, "Be kind to others but strict with yourself." It says to watch, understand, but stay steady. Robert handled it better. When Elise talked about her problems, he asked, "Do you want me to solve this or just listen?" That one question changed everything. It showed he saw her as capable. It showed self-respect. It said, "I am here, but I will not save you." That is how respect is born. Good women do not want saviors. They want partners who stand firm beside them. They do not want men who calm every storm. They want men who remain solid when the water is rough. If you have ever been the fixer, understand this. The need to fix comes from pride, not love. It says, "She is broken. I must save her." But true strength says, "She is strong. I will watch, not rescue." Your job is not to stop her storm. Your job is to stay calm so you can see clearly. You're learning the secrets to becoming a man women respect and desire. The final boundaries are crucial. Watch until the end to master them all. Subscribe, like, and share this video now.
So, how do you live the no fixing rule each day? You only give advice if she asks. You do not try to balance her feelings for her. You do not make her mood your job. You listen closely without pushing. You watch with calm, not fear. You speak only when your words make things clear, not to control. This is how you build trust without losing your strength. When you stop fixing, you start showing respect. And when you respect, you pull people in. Strong women want men who stay solid during emotional times. They stand firm, like a strong tree in the wind. In that firmness, she feels something special. Safety without losing herself. So ask yourself, are you trying to win her by solving her problems? Or are you standing strong while she handles her own life? Type, "I hold steady," below. Boundary 8, the mystery principle. Most men talk too much and lose the attraction. They think being open builds trust. They think telling her everything makes her feel safe. But here is the surprise. When you show all your cards, you remove the chase. No chase means no want. What pulls her in is not your past. It is your mystery. Not tricks, not hiding, but careful control. It is the skill of sharing your truth slowly, the power to make her imagination work. A woman's interest is the fuel for attraction. If she can guess your next move, she will not want you. Paul shared too much on a first date about his ex, his health, his money. He thought it was honest. She saw a man with no mystery. Then he met Maria. When she asked about his past, he smiled. That is a long tale. I might share it later. When she asked what makes him happy, he said, I am still learning. He was not avoiding her. He was creating interest. Mystery is not game playing. It is sharing your life in parts. People do not want what is given easily. We want what feels just beyond our reach. A wise man said, use quiet. In quiet, you find control. Mystery is control in action. It is knowing when to talk and when to let your being talk for you. The most interesting men in the room are not the loudest. They are the ones whose eyes say, there is more here to see. Derek was asked about his longest relationship. He smiled. Let us not tell my whole life story yet. She laughed and moved closer because he was real, but not fully known. That is the secret. When a woman knows you too soon, she puts you in a box. When she cannot fully understand you, she watches you. So how do you use this boundary? Do not answer every question at once. Do not fill every quiet space. Do not put your whole life online. Let her work to know you, because access that is earned has value. Mystery is not cold. It is sure. It is knowing your private life is not hidden. It is valued. So ask yourself, are you giving women a reason to be curious? Type, I protect mystery. Boundary 9, the touch signal. Touch is quiet, basic, and shows your truth. Not full closeness, not flirting for others, just small moments. A light touch on the arm, a hand on a shoulder for a second, choosing to lean in or not. Every touch shares a story. Women, especially good women, can feel if your touch comes from calm strength or hidden need. Thomas panicked when Danielle touched her knee. He leaned in too much, touched her hair too quickly. Her interest faded. Why? He touched to feel sure of himself, not to share strength. Greg was different. When Melissa touched his arm, he didn't rush. He smiled, stayed calm, and kept talking. When they hugged, he was slow and firm. She stayed longer because she felt a man who was not shaken by touch. A wise man said, no man is free if he cannot control himself. This includes your hands and your need to reach for connection. Touch is leadership without words. It is your body saying, I choose to connect. I do not chase it. When you control touch, you become a calm place for her. And that is powerful. Imagine she touches you playfully. You don't jump. You hold her look, breathe, and let the moment stay. Then you might return the touch when you decide. That is true attraction. Women feel your calm before they feel your hand. That is how they know if you are solid or seeking approval. Remember, you do not touch because the moment is exciting. You touch because you control the moment. When you do this, you change from needing to being needed. Type, I move with intent. Boundary 10, the look that wins. Some boundaries are talked about, some are felt, but the strongest is seen. The look that makes her pause. The look that says, I know myself. Do you? It is the quiet line a strong man draws without a word. It is not about being intense. It is about being fully present. That deep calm in your eyes when the world is loud, but inside you're still and sure. Women see this immediately. In a world of men who react, a man who just watches is remembered. You enter a room not looking for anything, not chasing. You are not hiding, but you are not begging for looks either. When your eyes meet hers, you don't look away. You don't smile nervously. You hold her look long enough for her to feel noticed. Then you calmly return to your world. That is the look. It says what words cannot. Michael was always told he was nice, but there was no spark. Then he met Sophie. He didn't try to charm her. He just looked at her like she belonged in his world. She told him, "You didn't try to impress me. You looked at me like I was already part of your life, and that made me want to be seen." That is the paradox. When a woman knows you too soon, she puts you in a box. When she cannot fully understand you, she watches you. So how do you use this boundary? Do not answer every question at once. Do not fill every quiet space. Do not put your whole life online. Let her work to know you, because access that is earned has value. Mystery is not cold. It is sure. It is knowing your private life is not hidden. It is valued. So, ask yourself, are you giving women a reason to be curious? Type, "I protect mystery." If this video made you think, if you felt this is what you needed, then this was not just a video. It was a reflection. Men without boundaries don't lose women. They lose themselves. Then you stop leading and follow the crowd. Boundaries are not barriers. They are shapes. They form your energy, your respect, your life. When you use them, you become special. In a world of loud men, the most special energy is calm surety. So from now on, be the man who does not say sorry for his space. Be the man who does not fix messes that are not his. Be the man who leads with purpose, calm, and self-value. Because attraction does not start when she sees you. It starts when you see yourself truly. If this message meant something to you, don't leave without a sign. Comment below, "I hold my frame." This is not just an idea. It is a change. This is the manipulated mind, and I'm Stephanie. Until next time, hold your boundaries, guard your peace, and never explain your worth. This is the final part. If these lessons resonated with you, please show your support by subscribing, liking, and sharing this video with other men who need to learn these truths.